Hi, I'm Misa Barron, and today I'd like to talk with you about space clearing. Specifically, why people get a space clearing, the benefits of space clearing, and how I do space clearings. So I want to try to keep this short and sweet because I can get really long winded when I start talking about energy and the work that I do. Um, but I'm going to keep this brief. Okay, so why people get a space clearing? Mostly because people are energetically sensitive and they know that there's energy that lingers in spaces. Anytime people live together, anytime, even if you're single and live in a space, you can be affected by the energy that's there, whether it's your own energy or energy from the people who've lived there before you. So, what happens when you're in a space, even for example, this chair that I'm sitting in, I work at this desk and I could feel some stress, maybe from an email or from some frustration with technology. And that energy will get deposited in this space. So over time, the energy will collect here and maybe in another part of the room and then in another part of the room. And then all of a sudden, there's stressed, emotional deposits of energy that just need to be cleared. Now, this can be throughout somebody's whole home, which it usually is because everywhere you go, you're having thoughts and emotions and little deposits. If you stub your toe on the stairs, that could leave some emotional stress, just frustration or pain. And for people who are sensitive, it can affect how things flow in their lives. So over time, you could have a house full of emotional stress that you will want to get cleared. Um, the way I do space clearings is I have tools, and this is a dowsing rod that I picked up from, I think it's called the American Dowsing Rod Association. I found them online, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago. And I like this because it is easy to transport. It's not just a whole piece. Just put this on there and it extends out. And so this is one of the tools I use to find energy. Now, what I will do is I'll ask the dowsing rod to show me the flow of chi. So I just walk through someone's home and the dowsing rod will just point in the direction that the chi is flowing. And then when it gets to a place of stuck energy, it'll just stop and start to like spin almost in a circle. It's like, okay, this is an area of stuck energy. So then what I do is I grab my pendulum and I will clear the energy. And this is like the clearing of the energy of stress in a home is similar to when I'm doing a personal clearing with somebody. What happens is I tune into the energy and I will get images. Sometimes I hear things. Sometimes it's just a feeling that I get, but something will come up and I'm just releasing it and letting it go. And the energy just moves on. So once the energy is cleared in that space, I'll get my dowsing rod again and continue on with the flow of the energy. And again, when I come to another pocket of stressed energy, the pendulum will swing kind of in a circle and I'll know that's a stressed spot and then I'll clear it. Okay. So another important thing is clearing the geopathic stress. So the earth needs a place to release energy. And this can be fault lines, underground water, and then there are also electromagnetic energies that need to be cleared. And again, I'll use my dowsing rod to locate these energies. And then with earth energy, it's a little bit different. I'll ask if it's appropriate for me to clear the energy. And if I get a yes, then I clear it. And if I get a no, I'll ask if I can just move it. And most often, I'm able to clear the energy. And occasionally, I just have to move the energy outside to a place that's not affecting anybody. But it's really important to clear the earth energy. One thing I find really interesting is that often where there's stressed earth energy, I'll find emotional stresses too. It's like the people will argue on underground water lines or underground fault lines. And they don't know that they're doing that. They don't know about the earth energies, but I just find it really ironic, coincidental, though I don't really believe in coincidences, but that happens often. So I go through every nook and cranny of a house with my dowsing rod and my pendulum, and I clear everything that needs to be cleared out. And then the beauty of getting a space clearing is that all the people who occupy the space, if it's a home, it's all the family members or the people who live there. Everybody gets a clearing so that their energy is in balance with the energy, the newly cleared energy of the home. If it's an office space, then I usually just clear the primary people involved, but that's a little bit different. So after all of the people are cleared who occupy the space, then I sit with the client and we do a meditation. It's like a visualization. And it's this discerning energy field that is put around the home to allow for all the beneficial energy to stay in. And it doesn't allow for the things that don't serve or benefit the people who occupy the space. It doesn't allow that to come in. It's just this nice filter. And that's how the space clearing ends. So there's space clearing in a nutshell. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'm always happy to talk. And if you want to schedule something, get in touch with me. Space clearing is a great way to start the new year. Have your home cleared for you and your family. What a blessing for 2023. All right. Or any year. All right. Take care. And more info soon with new videos. How exciting. Thanks.